Most business owners think scaling is about money and marketing. Wrong. It's about leadership. And if you don't shift from doer to leader, your business will never outgrow you. Hi, it's Angie, your favorite business strategist. How are you guys? Happy September. Today, I'm breaking down 6 brutal truths about leadership that every entrepreneur, especially us mom entrepreneurs, need to hear. Let's get started.
Mommy, help me. Please.
If you're still the one answering every client email, every client call, fixing every little problem, running every little task, you don't own a business. You are the business. Let me tell you a little story. When I started working with Little Z, when we launched it, it was launched. So of course I'm gonna do everything. I started doing everything. And I remember my mother specifically saying, no, you gotta delegate certain things. You gotta work with some people on certain things. You cannot do everything. And she was right. The hardest lesson for me to learn was losing clients because I decided to do everything. That was the hardest lesson that I learned from doing everything myself, from not learning to delegate, from not learning to ask for help. A lot of times, when you're a founder, when you are a business owner, when you're an entrepreneur and you're starting something from the ground up, you tend to want to do everything yourself. Well, let me tell you something. When you're spread too thin, you cannot focus on one thing and you cannot grow, which is the hardest thing to do. So you got to shift that mindset from doer to leader so that you can actually delegate and you can actually manage a business, so you can actually scale, because doing everything yourself leads to an impossible result for scaling and grow your business. So it's very important to have systems and to be able to delegate your workload, your tasks, so that you're actually able to lead for the next step of scaling your business. Part 2, self-doubt is your real enemy. Let me tell you why. Most businesses don't fail because of money. They fail because the owner second guessed themselves into paralysis. And this is something that's actually happened to me. You think you need to be perfect. You think you need every aspect of your delivery needs to be perfect. Well, guess what? Perfection could cost you time, which costs you sales. So, second guessing yourself to death, to paralysis, doesn't lead you to an active business. It leads you to true paralysis. You cannot move. Your business will be it'll stay where it is. It will not move. There's no action, there's no money, there's no income. So, second guessing is a huge enemy of a business owner. And I know you want perfection. I know, because you want to deliver this amazing product. But let me tell you something. Clarity in creating, clarity in actioning something, executing something will lead to confidence. So you gotta move before you feel ready. It's like having kids. Just do it. You'll learn along the way, because experience and action beats second guessing yourself and not moving at all and not making any income. Part 3. Every day you delay a decision, you're still paying for it. You gotta make decisions quick. Just make decisions based on what you know now. Leaders make decisions based on the best available information. Now, if something happens down the line, down a week, down in a month, you pivot. You come up with something else, right? You pivot, you find a way to adjust, to adapt. But make decisions as quick as possible, because there's a huge opportunity cost when you just have something on your lap and you just holding it, no action, no movement. It's costing you money. So make decisions fast. Let me tell you a little story. We had a client, when I worked at JP Morgan, we had a client that wanted to trade this derivative, an interest rate swap. The client didn't like the pricing. So he waited and waited and waited and waited, and he waited too long. So what happened? He ended up paying a lot more than he originally was going to pay. The investor who was advising them was like, this is good. Like, I don't, like, right now it's a really good opportunity. I wouldn't wait if I was you. Client waited, client ended up paying more. So indecisions cost money. There's an opportunity cost to, the more you delay a decision, the more money it's going to cost you. So sometimes indecisions is the most expensive decision you'll make. So try to make decisions with what you have, with information at hand. Number 4, leadership is all about boundaries. Like, the way you respect yourself, people will learn to respect you. Your business, your team will only respect you as much as you respect yourself and as much as you respect your own boundaries. Don't say yes to everything. That's like a huge no. Remember, you cannot be spread too thin, because being spread too thin doesn't allow you to grow, doesn't allow you to focus. Like, remember to focus your energy on the 20% of your job that you can only do. Like, the rest, say no, delegate it, find systems, automate it. Don't waste your time on things that are just literally going to waste time. Remember, of the ROE of your time, put your time on those things that would generate the most income that you can only do. The rest, just delegate it and learn to say no, learn to delegate it, because that is the only way you're going to grow and you're going to see the light and you're going to be able to scale your business. Because protecting your time and focusing is a huge leadership responsibility. Remember, you're here to lead your team to the next level. You're here to scale your business to the next level. If you're spread too thin, if you're everywhere, you're not going to be able to focus and grow. So, focus. Take your time seriously. Respect your time. Set your boundaries. That is the way that you will grow from point A to point B and then point C, and further, growing more and more. That's the way to grow sustainably. 5. If you're a mom like me or a parent building a business with kids at home, you already have the leadership skills most CEOs dream of: multitasking and prioritizing. Because juggling kids, school, doctor's appointments, sports, after school events, plus your business just teaches you these 3 key things: prioritization, discipline, and adaptability, which are huge for leaders. The ability to prioritize projects, to prioritize tasks, the discipline to actually get things done, and the adaptability to pivot in case these are needed, or the literally require skills to grow, to be a great leader, to grow your business. So these are awesome skills to have. And you already have it if you're a parent. Try to think of your chaos as a training ground, not as a headache you must deal with every single day. Changing perspective just changes the way you see your business as well. 6, calling yourself CEO doesn't make you one. Your actions do. How many people have you met that call themselves CEOs? It's like an empty title because they don't have a vision, right? They just want to call themselves CEOs. There's no direction. It's like an empty promise. I think we all know 1 or 2. But remember, a true CEO has a vision, is responsible with their time, with their focus, with their projects, with their tasks, with their team and their family, because that is to drive results, that is to grow their business. Because these guys are the leaders, right? The CEOs are the leaders. So you gotta be a leader that has a vision, that is responsible to drive results. So leadership, to be a leader, is to be earned by actions, by execution, not by a simple empty title. So, if you take nothing else away, leadership is not about doing more. It's about shifting how you think, how you act, and how you guide others. If you're ready to step out of the weeds and into real leadership, subscribe. I've got a free clarity guide, link below, that will help take your next steps. Which of these 6 truths hit the hardest? Let me know in the comments. I actually reply. Again, thank you so much for watching, for sticking around, and subscribe, comment, save, let me know what I should cover next. And until next time, have a great day. Bye bye. Thank you again.